You spent years in school. Years. They taught you how to solve for X. They made you memorize dates from wars that ended before your grandparents were born. Some of you even learned how to dissect a frog. A frog. But nobody, not one single teacher, sat you down and said, "Here's how money actually works. Here's how you stop being broke." That feels like a scam. And honestly, it kind of is. So today, we're fixing that. This is the investing lesson your school skipped, and it might be the most useful thing you watch all year. Let's start with the big question. Why do most people never invest? It's not laziness. It's because investing sounds complicated and exclusive, like something only rich guys in suits do in glass towers. Wall Street, Bloomberg terminals, people yelling buy, buy, buy. It feels like a different world. But here's the truth. You don't need to pick stocks. You don't need to watch charts all day. And you definitely don't need to be rich to start. You just need to know about one thing. Index funds. Okay, what is an index fund? Forget the textbook definition for a second. Think about it like this. You know how food delivery apps work. You open the app, and instead of choosing one specific restaurant, which might be great or might completely disappoint you, you can order a curated combo, a little bit from 20 different restaurants. Some Thai, some pizza, some sushi, all in one order. If one restaurant messes up your food, no big deal. The rest still came through. You're not betting everything on one kitchen. An index fund is basically that. But for companies, instead of putting your money into one company and hoping it doesn't crash, you're spreading it across hundreds of companies at once. The biggest, most established companies in an entire economy. When you buy an index fund, you own a tiny piece of Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, all of them together in one simple purchase. If one company has a bad year, the others carry it. You're not gambling, you're spreading your bet across the whole game. Now here's where it gets interesting, and a little surprising. Most professional investors, people with Harvard MBAs, people who do this full-time, people with access to data and research you and I will never see, most of them actually perform worse than index funds over the long run. Not a little worse. Significantly worse. Study after study shows that roughly 80 to 90% of actively managed funds fail to beat a simple index fund over a 15-year period. These are people who get paid millions to pick stocks. And a boring automatic fund beats them most of the time. Why? Because nobody can consistently predict the market. Markets are chaotic. Even the smartest analysts get it wrong. And every trade a professional makes comes with fees. Fees that quietly eat into your returns year after year. Index funds cost almost nothing to run. Low fees, automatic diversification, and time. That's the formula. Now, let's talk about you. Right now, because this is the part nobody tells young people. You can start investing with as little as $10. Seriously, platforms like Fidelity, Schwab, and even apps like Revolut or Trading 212, depending on where you live, let you buy fractional shares of index funds with almost nothing up front. No minimum, no fancy account setup, $10. That's less than 2 food delivery coffees. That's less than your Netflix subscription this month. Speaking of Netflix, quick comparison. You're paying around $15 to $18 a month to watch shows. That's fine, no judgment. But what if you also invested that same amount every single month into an index fund? Over 30 years, at historical average returns, that monthly amount could grow into tens of thousands of dollars. Same money, different choice. Here's the fact that genuinely surprises most people when they first hear it. If you had invested just $100 per month into a broad index fund starting at age 22, by the time you're 60, you'd have roughly $350,000 to $400,000. Not because you got lucky, not because you picked the right stock, just because you started early and let compound interest do the work. Compound interest means your returns earn returns. It snowballs. Time is the secret ingredient, and young people have more of it than anyone. But here's the dark side of not investing. Here's what happens when your money just sits in your bank account doing nothing. Inflation. Every single year, the cost of living goes up, on average 2 to 3% globally, sometimes more. That means the money sitting in your account today is quietly losing purchasing power. The $1,000 you save this year will feel like $970 next year, and $940 the year after. Your money is shrinking in real terms while you sleep. Index funds historically return around 7 to 10% annually. Inflation runs at 2 to 3%. You do the math. Keeping your money idle isn't safe. It's slow financial decay. Investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about not getting poor slowly. So here's what you do. Pick one platform available in your country. Search for a broad market index fund, something that tracks hundreds of companies at once. Set up a recurring investment, even if it's just $10 or $20 a month, and then leave it alone. Don't panic when the market dips. Don't check it every day. Just let time work for you. Your school didn't teach you this, but now you know. The most powerful financial move most young people can make isn't finding some secret stock tip. It's starting simple, starting small, and starting now. Subscribe. We post simple money tips every week.